The doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And it is New Side Quest Wednesday and a new month. It is the month of April. It's been the month of April for a little bit. It is April 9th, but for the purposes of MCOC, it is the beginning of the month because we got new stuff. We're going to take a look at everything, all the side quest stuff, how the side quest works, everything. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and remember to share this video. All right, here we go. So we got a bunch of stuff in the inbox. It says MCOC Lore Corner. Idle update, we don't care about that. Get Lumatrix now, we don't care about that. Dark Phoenix Saga Challenge, now in Incursions, that's a new thing. Deathless Showcase, that's a new thing. And bring these dark bounties into the light, that's what we care about. That is going to be kind of our side quest. So, here's how it works. We have got a side quest here, which is called Deathless Showcase. That's the big one. Let's talk about that a little bit. We've got the Warpath, and in the Warpath, we're not going to be using this team, and we're not going to be doing this, but in the Warpath, we are, upon completion, we're going to be getting 6,300 Tier 7 basics, some signature stones, 7-star generic sig stones, some deathless ones, some XP tokens, and a couple of loyal crystal shatter tokens. For the exploration, you're going to be getting your light essence, which is going to be for Lumatrix. You're going to get another 6,300 Tier 7 basic, and in addition, we're going to be getting 5,000 Titan shards. So that is a thing. We're not going to be doing that. There are some gates on this one, so let's take a look at that very quickly. No gates on this one. It's the other one that has gates. So those are pretty nasty champs. Then we've got a Mystic Defense and Tech Defense. I believe this one requires Science, yes. And this one is going to give us a 4 to 5 Science rank up gem for a 6-star and 6,300. And the other one is going to be for Cosmic Mutant or Skill. And it is going to give us more Tier 7. Tier 7 is the chase item. That's really the chase item. Okay, that is that one. We have two different side quests here. We've got Prey Among the Ashes for dark bounties, and we've got Rise Above from the Ashes elite dark bounties. To get into this, and we're going to go to threat level 5, and we're going to hit the preview, you must have these dark bounty resources. So, to get those, you're going to go in here to your events, solo events, and here it is, Elite Dark Bounty Unlock. And you need to defeat regular Dark Bounty targets to get that. And for the first unlock box, which is right here, you're going to need to do 2. And that is going to be unlocking Mangog, Adam Warlock, Strife, or Mantis. All right, so you got that one. So how do we do that one? Well, we have to go in to the other part of the side quest, which is the Dark Bounties, Prey Among the Ashes, and we have to go in here and we have to defeat the Bounty Champions, which are way up here. It's all of these champs in the last rows. And, of course, there's a gate here. So there's a gate. That picture, that one's got a picture of Spiral. That one's got a picture of, I believe, Null. So how do we get those? Well, you go back to your solo events, and you go to Dark Bounty Missions Unlock. And how do you get the points for this? Win fights with Saga Tag Champions. So what is the easiest way to do that? The easiest way to do that is to get some Saga Champions. Come in here to Road to the Labyrinth, Chapter 1, and Auto Fight Chapter 1 with Saga Champions. This is not the team. I've already done that once. So what that means is we have already gotten 5 points, which gets us this one. which is going to unlock either Spiral, Null, Omega, Red, or Patriot. So let's claim that. Okay, we claimed it. And we're gonna choose Spiral. Confirm selection. Proceed. Okay, now we can go in here and we can go after Spiral. So that's what we're gonna do. And that's where this team comes in. So I've got Titania, Count Nefaria, and Iceman. I've already went through and looked at these champions. It's way over here. So you'll notice that one just turned green because I have the bounty for Spiral. So we've got this first champ, which is a Shathra, who's got placebo. So 40% chance to gain a placebo buff, which does nothing for me. It's just a buff. When striking the defender, so I'm going to use Titania for that one because she is immune to buffs. And then Staggering Beauty. While close to the defender, the attacker gains a stagger debuff every 3 seconds, nullifying their next buff, which feeds into the last one, Prey on the Weak. The defender gains 5% of their max power each time a buff is nullified or expires on the attacker. Armor break debuffs nullify armor break buffs. So what happens is if you bring a champion in here who is not immune to buffs, then you're going to get a placebo buff. It's going to get staggered, and then they're going to get power. So you want to avoid that. The next champion in line has the same exact stuff, which is going to be a Kushala. And then we've got Spiral. Now, Spiral is a little bit different. She's got Make a Stand, so we're going to need to knock her down to get rid of that protection. Whenever the attacker is immune to a buff, they suffer a non-stacking 100% concussion passive for 20 seconds. So we can't use Titania anyway for this one. And I'm going to tell you why, because we need to use a Saga champ for this one. She's got Nimble. Each time the defender receives a stun, they reduce the duration of the stun by 0.2. And then the attacker starts the fight with a Fury for 10 seconds. If the buff fails or is removed for any reason other than expiring, the attacker loses 20% of their max health. When the buff expires, fails, or is removed, it returns after 10 seconds. And the Saga champion I'm going to be using for this one is Iceman. And so why do I need to use a Saga champion? Because of this last solo event, Dark Bounty Targets, which has all the rewards in it. How to get points. Use a Saga champion to defeat a regular elite, so we get bonus points. That's how we get it. So let's go ahead and get in here and do this. And we're going to do this side quest, and we're going to go after, we're going to begin quest, and we can repeat this as much as we want. And we're going to go after Spiral. And I am going to put some boosts on for this. So we unlock it. And first one is going to be Titania, not Count Nefaria. And we got tons of these, 15%, so we're going to use one of those. And I've got a few of these 20%, so we're going to use one of those. And we're just going to go, and we're going to get this done. So the placebo thing is not going to really affect us. Oh, man, she hit me. Wow. All right. All right, that didn't take her out, but this is going to take her out. Nice. Okay, and we're at 93% health. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Okay. And I didn't have to worry about any of that stuff at all, so we are... I think I'm going to use Count Nefaria for this. Kushala does get quite a bit of power on her own, which should feed into him. He doesn't really get buffs as much. So he did get a placebo there, but she doesn't really have a way of taking those away. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Just destroyed her. Awesome. That was great. All right. The last one is going to be with Iceman. I should have brought... And now that I think about it, I should bring in 2 different Saga Champs. I could have done these first ones with Titania. But we're going to try and get this done as best as we can. We should. This is a full-up Iceman. All right, I want her to do that. All right, I want her to come at me now. I want to get rid of that. Oh, man, that sucked. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to go for a special 3 then. Nope, we're going to knock her down. Oh, wow. Boom. Oh, nope, 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 nope. All right, that hurt. All right, we're going to go for a special 3 here. I didn't get it in. Oh! 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 She's going to take me out. Oh, my God. That was terrible. We were playing horribly. Horribly. So, we'll go for Count Nefaria here. So, he is not a Saga champion. So, lesson learned. We need to bring in 2 Saga champions. And I am... So, her... Her specials are pretty similar, so bringing in 2, I think 2 Saga Champions is probably the way to go. That way you'll get your extra points, but we did get it done. We are going to get our Mysterium, so they're still giving out Mysterium for this. They really haven't changed the Mysterium store whatsoever at all. We're going to teleport, and we're going to finish the quest. I didn't really need to bring Count Nefaria in. I probably could have brought a second one in and done everything with Titania. So I think that's what I'm going to do for Path 2, which we'll do another video on that. We can do a video on each one of these paths. And so we did get a reward. Okay, we got that. I want to see how many points I got towards the final dark bounty. So we got 10 points. We would have gotten 15 points. But we'll get quite a few. We could probably do, can we do that again? Let's see if we can, I didn't want to do that. Let's see if we can do that one again. Now that it's open, I think we can do that as much as we want. And, oh, we can't. It is not open anymore. Let's begin. We can always begin quest. And let me see if we can do that one again. We can't. Okay, so that is a lessons learned off of that one. So always bring in 2 Saga Champions. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody